and welcome to another episode of 188 Seconds. My name's Brittany and I'm the performance programmer for the beautiful live music venue Studio 188. If you haven't heard of Studio 188 before, we're a live music and performing arts development venue right in the heart of the Ipswich CBD. We've made it our mission during COVID-19 to keep you as connected as possible and also give you a bit of a bite-sized introduction to some of the amazing, talented artists that call Ipswich home. One of those artists is none other than Taylor Wilton. Taylor is a local singer-songwriter who's inspired by old and new styles of music. Taylor's bluesy voice and quirky, relatable lyrics make for a sweet sound for all ages to enjoy. Taylor is a regular performer in the pubs and cafes around Ipswich and released her debut EP, Words of Advice, in November 2019. Taylor's hard work as an independent musician, combined with her unique voice and beautiful songwriting, are all major contributors to her strong following and dedicated fan base. Thank you for joining us today, Taylor. Welcome.
Thank you for having me. Glad to be here.
Good to hear. Now, were you ready to kick things off? Have you got your timer ready?
Definitely.
Awesome. So, 3, 2, 1. So, Taylor, a fun fact about you is that you're actually a school teacher, but last year you decided to take a little break from teaching and pursue being a musician full time. What led to that decision and how did that journey go for you?
So it was a pretty difficult decision. I have both careers going really, really well, and it just got too much balancing them both. So I decided just to take a year off. I did 80 gigs last year, still did supply teaching, and I've come back to full-time teaching at my school, and it's worked out really well. It was a really great experience. But I love teaching as well, so it's pretty hard balancing the both.
But last year you did release your debut EP, Words of Advice, which is an amazing achievement. How did that process go for you as an independent musician?
So first time recording an EP, it was definitely a new experience. Definitely a difficult process, having not done it before and not being familiar with it. It was definitely a lot of fun, different, and can't wait to do some more recording in the future.
I can't wait. And where does the majority of your songwriting inspiration come from?
So being a female, it depends on my moods and what kind of mood I'm in, what kind of experiences I'm having, how life is going. So yeah, it can come naturally, it can come out spur of the moment, it can come out when I'm really sad, so it's hungry, yeah.
And when you write your songs, do you usually start with lyrics or the music, or does it just all pour out of you at once?
I wish it was just as easy as pouring out of me at once, because that would be very nice and simple, but it can be sporadic, it can be spur of the moment, it can be lyrics coming first, it could be melody, chorus, and then building the verses around it. So it's a pretty easy process sometimes.
Awesome. And what's been the most exciting aspect of your career so far?
Definitely having Christina Aguilera give me a shout out and see a cover I did of her song. That was pretty cool because it made my whole YouTube and profile explode. Wasn't expecting that. And she said I had pretty eyes, so life made.
That's awesome. And finally, last question. If you could play in any venue around the world, what would it be?
Oh, it's a tough one. Okay, any festival.
That counts.
Anything, just in a different country to play somewhere would be amazing. So busking or anything like that, I would be happy with. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now I believe that is time. Awesome, we did it.
We did it.
Taylor, thank you so much for joining us today. That was 188 seconds with Taylor Wilton. Stick around though, because Taylor will be performing an acoustic rendition of one of her original songs. And catch us next week for another episode of 188 Seconds. Taylor, I'll pass it over to you now to introduce your song.
Thank you so much, and thanks for having me, Studio 188. So this song is the only song I've written on ukulele so far. It's called Moon and Back, and it's inspired from the phrase, I love you to the moon and back. I actually wrote it for my partner, and I hope you guys like it too.
Yeah, you know that it's true. So in love with you, and my witness is the moon. I love you to the moon and back, moon and back, moon and back, moon and back, moon and back. Yes, I do. Ooh, love you to the moon and back, moon and back, moon and back, moon and back, moon and back. You love me too.